friends, and welcome to another virtual story time with me, Miss Erin, at the Saranac Clarksville District Library. Let's do our song, all right? So if you want to read a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, sit down and take a look. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp. If you want to read a book, sit down and take a look. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp. If you want to read a book, sit and go, shh. If you want to read a book, sit and go, shh. If you want to read a book, sit down and take a look. If you want to read a book, sit and go, shh. Good job. Right, so our first book today is called Starry the Giraffe. And we're going to read a bunch of books about giraffes today. So that's pretty exciting. Okay. So Starry the Giraffe, written and illustrated by Andy Bergman. Starry the Giraffe. Starry the Giraffe stumbled upon a plump apple tree. She was very hungry. The giraffe searched for the most delicious-looking apple and plucked it off. Just when she opened up to take a big bite, a little brown mouse popped out of his hole. "I'm very hungry," he squeaked, "but I am much too little to reach those delicious apples." "Here you go," said the giraffe. "Thank you," said the mouse as he moused back into his hole. The starry giraffe turned to find the second most delicious apple on the tree. She picked a round, rosy red one that smelled so good. She could just about taste it. When she just about tasted it, a family of skunks scurried up. They're there. The giraffe presented each of them with an apple. The excited skunk family jumped all about. It's nice of her. All this picking made the starry giraffe quite tired. An old gray bunny thumped up. The giraffe gave him an apple. A raccoon followed. One apple for him. The snake got two. Where are those apples? They're inside. 1, 2. And a rhino carried one off in his lunchbox to eat later. The starry giraffe was hungrier than ever. Only one lonely apple remained on the tree. She looked around to see if anyone else might arrive. It was all quiet. Ooh, how tall the giraffe is. Oops, there you go. The giraffe stretched up high and picked the last apple. Then she noticed a tiny inchworm staring up with a huge, hungry face. Worms quite enjoy apples, so she gave him the final one. The giraffe's stomach rumbled. She felt tired and a little sad. After a few moments of rest, the starry giraffe stood up tall and walked to the next tree and ate 27 apples. Okay, there she is. Look at all those apple trees. The end. What a nice giraffe. All right, so now we have a rhyme about giraffes. So what's one thing about giraffes? Let's see. I think they're very tall with long necks. So this rhyme is about how tall they are. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bend down so you guys can see. So it goes, the spotted giraffe is as tall as can be. So put your tall giraffe as tall as you can. His lunch is a bunch of leaves on a tree. So nibble, the giraffe is nibbling. Take a nibble. He has a very long neck and his legs are long too. All right, and he can run faster than his friends at the zoo. So you gotta run in place like a giraffe. Okay, so should we do it one more time? I'm gonna keep my hand down here so you can see what I'm doing, but you guys should try to reach your hands as tall as you can. Okay, so the spotted giraffe is as tall as can be. He eats his lunch, and it's a bunch of leaves off a tree. He has a very long neck, and his legs are long too, and he can run faster than his friends at the zoo. So you gotta run in place. Whew, that's a fast giraffe. Oh my gosh. After all that running, I'm ready to read another book. Okay. So this book is called Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andrea. Oh my gosh. Do you guys think giraffes can dance? Let's find out together. Giraffes can't dance. Those monkeys are dancing. All right. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, He was really very bad. Look at all of those animals here for the dance. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rocked and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Oh, no. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor, and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing, and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lonely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hoofs had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing around. Look at him go. He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I am dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing," Gerald cried. Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. The end. Ooh, that was such a good book about Gerald dancing. I think you guys might see Gerald a little later. Okay, so it's flannel board time. I love flannel board time. And this flannel board, can you guys guess what it's about? Did you say giraffes? It is about giraffes. Of course it is. Okay, so we can see. There we go. Okay, so it's about giraffes. 5 giraffes. And you know where they are? What's this? What's that? Is that a bathtub? It is about 5 giraffes in the bath. So let's move this over because we're going to have to do some arm motions. All right, we're all going to do it together. Can you try to do it with me? Okay, so it goes 1 giraffe in the bath going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash. Come on in. 2 giraffes in the bath going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash. Come on in. 3. Woo, that's a lot of giraffes. 3 giraffes in the bath going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash. Come on in. 4. Oh my gosh, let's count just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 giraffes in the bath going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash. Come on in. 5. Oh, it's a 5. All right. Ooh, they can barely fit in that tub. I bet it's pretty big. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 giraffes in the bath going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash. They all fall in. Oh no, they fell in the bathtub. They're getting all wet. Oh no. At the end? I thought that bathtub had to be pretty big to fit 5 giraffes in it. Wow. I think I'd like to have a bathtub that big. Go swimming. Okay. So now we have one last book before story time is over. So this book is called Carlos Likes Colors by Jessica Spaniel. Look at Carlo. Carlo likes colors. What color is that? Carlo sees yellow in the field. Carlo sees red in the street. What is that? It's a fire truck. What other colors he sees? Carlo and Crackers see black at the bandstand. That is black. Look, Crackers is his cat. Carlo and Neville see brown in the woods. That's Neville. Must be his friend. I wonder what color is next. Look at that. Carlo and Sandra see green by the stream. Look at that green. That's white. Carlos sees white at the wedding. It's all white. What color is that? Carlos sees purple in the garden. What color is that? Carlos sees orange at the cafe. Carlo and his dad see blue at the swimming pool. Carlo and his mom see pink on Main Street. Carlo likes colors very much. Ooh, what colors can we see? There's purple, yellow, blue, pink, white, what's that one? Green, orange, black, red, and what's that up there? Brown. Good job. What color is Carlo? He's yellow. Good job. And he loves beeping. Beep, beep. Oh, he's in his little car. The end. Oh, that was a lot of colors. You guys did so well naming them all. But that was our last book. So story time is over. Well, thanks for coming and watching me on this virtual story time. Miss Erin at the Saranac Clarksville District Library. And it makes me so happy that I get to spend this time with you, and I look forward to it every week. I can't wait to see you guys again. Bye.